Hello, Silver Squad. How's everybody doing? What's going on? I hope everybody's doing well. Y'all already know the drill. Hold on, I'm trying to get this right. Drop a number 1 if you can hear me in the comment section, and then we'll get going. Oh, okay. I hope everybody's doing well. Let me switch over to this page. Please hold. It's going to come up in a second. It's going to scare me. I just know it. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me in there or see me or anything? It might be going slow or something. Drop a number 1. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, it's just slow. Okay, sorry. I was sitting here, I was like going to, I was looking at the screens. I've been like sitting here for a minute. I was like, what's going on? I was like, it says live. It says this over here. I added it to the screen. Okay, now for real, let me switch back over here. There it goes. Okay, cool. Okay, so now let me mute this page. Okay, so let's start over. How is everybody doing? I hope y'all are well. Hello, everybody. Thanks for dropping the ones. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Jocelyn. Hey, Mama P. Mel. What's up? Hey, Palo. Pay. Okay, I know you help me with this every time, and I'm sorry, but how do I pronounce your name? Paola Ash, is that right? I just try and get everybody's name wrong, especially when I can. My eyesight's good right now, so I can actually read it. Hey, press start. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Nadia. Hey, Nat Nat. Hey, Tammy. What's going on? Dominique. Aaron. Bo Beep. Aaron. Paula. Okay, thank you. I hope everybody. Hey, Mary Swampy. Hey, Dwayne. What's up? Hey, Danny. Hey, Sandy. Pardon me. I hope. Hey, Dennis. Hello, Mara. Mara. I hope I said that right. Again, I'm sorry. Hey, Jenny. What's up? I hope everybody's doing well. Y'all, and of course, Miss Emily. Emily, I hope you're feeling well today. Y'all, welcome Miss Emily to the Sofa Squad as she welcomes y'all. She's our lovely human, our lovely friend, our lovely moderator. She keeps the cushions fluffed and me in line. I hope y'all are doing well. Hey, Junelle, welcome to the live chat. I'm glad you called us. Tracy, thank you. I appreciate it. Mace, what's up? Donna. So a couple of things, y'all. First of all, sorry about our members chat last night. Literally 10 minutes before we're going to go live, Storm trolled in, Spectrum went out, couldn't get on here. Not even the, what do you call it? Like, you know how like when your internet not your internet, but your internet goes out, so you use like the Verizon or whatever like that. It took me forever to even be able to like get on there to talk to the members in there. Anyways, we're going to do the members book club meeting tomorrow night. If you're a Patreon member, you saw me do the post or whatever. So we'll do it tomorrow night and we'll talk about it. And basically, so we've been following that. I've just picked out a few. There's so many things in that book, y'all. We've read cults. I picked out a few of like the ones that kind of stuck out to me the most to focus on. Pardon me. So, oh no, Jenny says she's had no Wi-Fi for a whole week. I know, right? Oh my God. So there's that. Secondly, if you're brand new here, this is my podcast channel, we call it, but really what it means is this is the channel I go live on. I have my other channel, Reporting Live from My Sofa. It's linked down below. That's like more edited videos, that type thing. And then I have my movie review channel. I'm actually either going to record several reviews either tonight or tomorrow. The Deliverance, Blink Twice, and the Beetlejuice is coming up. So there's that. And that's kind of it. So what we're doing today is, hey, Tori, how's it going? Hello, Miss Tori. I hope you're doing well. Tori, after we talked yesterday, I don't even know if you noticed or whatever, talking about, you know, the going live and all that kind of stuff, power or lost the, what do you call it? The internet here. Nasty storm rolled in here. Oh, cool. So what we're going to be doing tonight, y'all, is we are going to be going over Sarah Boone some new lawyer stuff. So really all we're going to do is, you see on the thing, we're going to look at his thing there, his website, and then we're going to look over some of the motions and stuff. Now, if you follow this case closely and you follow several channels, you probably have already seen like a lot of the real attorneys and whatnot go over it. So I did a recorded video for the edited channel. If this isn't your vibe and you like to just get to the information or whatever, it'll be out tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. So here's what we're going to do, because now obviously I've read the things. So in that video, y'all, so I hadn't read the documents yet. I just knew a little bit enough about what people were saying and whatnot. So when I was doing the video today, I made a joke at the beginning, like the opening or whatever, where I was just like, Sarah put an ad out and she got a lawyer or whatever. Yo, when I was reading through the motions and the lawyer put in there, Sarah put an ad out and I responded, when I say I absolutely lost it, I'm talking peeing in my pants laughing. I was like, oh my God, I was dying. Okay. It was so funny to me because I was like, and I think even I said in the video, I was like, I was just joking, but I didn't know he legit was talking about she put an ad out and I answered it. But here's also the big thing. Angel says, I would never have admitted that. I know, right? I was like, oh my God. So I left all the laughing in there because, like Mel said, I laughed so hard about that. Yeah, I was dying over that. Okay. So if you're looking for like one of my, like, I break out into absolute chuckle or whatever, then watch it tomorrow. Hey, Leslie, pardon me. Leslie says, hold on, let me get rid of this thing on my screen. Leslie says, $10 says he regrets this decision within a month. Oh, here's the thing. Let's go ahead and do this and put this up here, because when I was reading his website, y'all are going to already know if you've read his website. There's this one thing that he put in there that I was literally screaming over, because I was like, oh, she's going to put this one to the test. He might have advertised it, but he probably never knew that it was going to literally be verbatim. Hey, Aldris, good to see you. Okay, so let me pull up. Okay, well, you see it here, but let me make the screen bigger. Where's StreamYard? Okay, then let's listen. Okay, let's do this. Please help. Please help. This is getting serious. Please help. Okay, so there's James Owen over there. Now let me go to his actual website. Okay. So James Owen, attorney at law. First of all, upper thing, text me 24/7. If this man only knew how much he is going to regret that advertisement. Okay, so build a solid defense, meet James Owen, attorney, law discuss your case. Now this is the part that I just jumped down to. So he's been a Florida trial attorney since 1986. He's handled countless cases from simple misdemeanors to serious felonies. He'll help you understand your rights and explore every legal option. Number one. Yo, he has no idea. He has no idea how verbatim that is going to be taken. Okay. Literally 100%. Okay. So, because trust me, he is going to be doing every possible thing with her. Okay. Now, let's keep going. Please help. Please help. Please, can you help? Please help. Okay. Please help. Let's go down. I get this. Okay, this is what I was talking about here. So why should you choose James? Let's just go to his little things right here. Okay, over 35 years of experience in the courtroom, knowledge of both sides of the law as a formal criminal prosecutor. Here's what I'm talking about. Convenient virtual consultations and text availability 24/7. Absolutely not. It's going to come back to bite him. Personalized legal strategies with proven results. He has taken over 100 jury trials to verdict. Notice he doesn't say what the verdict is, right? But at this point, she probably doesn't care, right? So he'll be your strongest advocate in court and offering unrelenting representation. I mean, again, he's going to be calling his web designer up after this case, talking about we need to take out the word unrelenting. We need to take out convenient virtual consultations, text availability 24/7. Get rid of all of it. Okay, so then no case is too complex. Guess what, buddy? You just met your match, okay? And is it DUI, murder, armed robbery, aggravated assault, theft or robbery, SA, domestic assault? So from bail plea hearings to plea bargains, all the way up to trial, the whole 9 yards. So again, bless his heart, Bro doesn't know what he got into. Okay. Does not know what he got into. Okay, now, after that, please hold. Hey, Pepper Potts, I like your name. Epic opportunity. Wait, yeah, let's go back and look at that. Okay, let's go back and wait. Where did I put her thing? Hold on, let me find it. Where did I put her thing with that? Please hold. Please continue to hold. Let me pull this up. Okay, please hold. We'll look at that. We're gonna do that after. Okay, let's just go over the motions. So because this is motion to go. Okay, here we go. So let's look at the continuance one because this one I thought was so interesting because this is this is my thing with this, and I'm actually kind of glad we're seeing this because now we're seeing, and this is just my unprofessional, I'm not a lawyer opinion, we are now truly getting what it is that the other lawyers have come to an impasse with her over, besides the obvious of her abusing them and all that kind of stuff. But we're seeing this person basically just say, hey Sarah, what's your defense? Okay, let's go with it. That seems to be what's going on. And so we're getting the vibe of like, oh, okay, here we go. So let's look at this. Okay, please hold. Where did it go? We're going to go back to StreamYard. We are going to present. We're going to share the screen. We're going to share a screen. We're going to, I say we're going to. Okay. Motion to continue, Sarah Boone. Share. And then, boom. Okay. So, then let's come over here. Let's do this down here. Let's do the, boom. Okay, then we're going to come over here. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear say way-o, way-o. Okay. Up at the top. So, defense for continuance comes down to the defendant. They do all that stuff they do. Okay, let's just get into the 1 through things. So, the trial is set for October 7th, or it was. Number 2, the defendant just retained defense counsel and a notice of appearance was filed. Now, that's just very simple. He did that. We're not going to go over that one. 38 days. Y'all, we were so close. We were so close. Okay. We'll get into our theories of what we think that will happen because I think tomorrow is the hearing, right? So we should get an answer to this pretty quick. The judge, he came unglued. Right into a holiday weekend? Oh, please. He was done. He probably turned his badge in. Okay, please hold. So defense counsel has met with the defendant 4 times at the Orange County Jail, the 20th, 21st, 26th, and 27th. So some of those, the behavior things and all like her movement and all that makes a little bit of sense. Okay, here's the biggest thing to me. Well, one of them. Number 5. Please hold, please hold. During these meetings, the defendant disclosed potential exculpatory evidence on her phone in the possession of the Orange County Sheriff's Office. Evidence includes photographs, videotapes, calendars, text messages, notes, witness names, and numbers. This evidence will potentially corroborate her anticipated battered spouse syndrome defense under Rule 3.201 of the Florida Rules of Criminal Procedure. Pause right there. Let me get back to the chat room. Okay, here's the thing. First of all, this 100% tells me that, they're saying that that's going to be her defense is the battered spouse thing or whatever. Okay. So she's saying that she has all the stuff on the phone. So remember when she was talking about like wanting to get that phone so damn bad? Okay. Like, just all up in it or whatever. Okay. This is obviously why. Oh, thanks for the super chat, Emily. I hope the show says a no court order on the attorney. I know, right, Emily? Okay, here we go. Okay, go. So she was talking about the whole time, like, I want to get the phone. I want to get the phone. So now what it seems that she's trying to say is that, wait, did we freeze, y'all? Wait, y'all, did we freeze? Hold on, let me see if we froze. It looks like we froze on the other screen. Tell me if are we frozen here? Hold on, I heard a very recommended this defense. Okay, so I'm just going to keep talking. Maybe we didn't freeze. Maybe it's just my screen. Okay, so John. Oh, hey, John, how's it going? So, she's talking about, give me the phone. I want to get the phone. So she's doing this kind of thing or whatever. Okay, so there's that. Now, also, the other thing with that she's talking about, this is what I think. I think she's going to try and say, I have all this evidence of dates and times and all this like human resource level type stuff. of abuse and whatnot. Now, I started to talk about this in the what do you call it, in the video that I did earlier. I couldn't remember the name of this case, but y'all tell me if you remember it or whatever. Okay. Remember this case, this woman, and it was very popular. Numerous documentaries have been done over it. Whatever the situation was, she was with this dude, like in a relationship or something like that, whatever. And long story short, she ends up killing the dude because basically she's like, there's no way, I could not get away from this man, right? And she goes to prison for a very long time, and they finally like let her out, maybe on this type thing, or they start going back and looking at this battered spouse defense or whatever. Okay. And if you watched all the stuff on it, hey Cement, if you watched all the stuff on it and listened to the case, it was like, oh yeah, there's no way he was gonna kill. Like this woman had no choice but to kill this dude. Okay, like there was no way she was gonna ever get away from him unless he was killed, or unless he killed her. So with Sarah, and when I watched it, that was the vibe that I got from it. Is what I'm saying. So when I look at the Sarah thing, I guess what I'm trying to figure out is I'm like, I'm not getting this same vibe. Like if she's going with that, because to me, and again, I don't know what the criteria is for the thing, for the defense, but I'm not seeing that unless there's major evidence that we haven't seen. So she's going to be talking about, well, the neighbors heard this and the neighbors heard that. And again, I don't know how this works because I'm like, okay, so, I mean, he's in the suitcase, it's on the video, and granted, I understand that there's certain levels of like, because of this one case, I'm thinking there could have been moments where, well, why didn't she run away or do this? But it was like, it wasn't, she had done all those things, right? But I don't think the evidence shows that at all in this case. Please hold. So there's that. So this tells us that this is her obsession with the phone and all the stuff that's on the phone, right? She is absolutely just T-boned wanting to get this damn phone. And now we see why. Okay, so anyways, let's keep going. Okay, please help. Okay, undersigned counsel has spoken with numerous potential expert witnesses covering a range of possible defenses. Counsel is also actively vetting several additional experts upon directives from interested parties. So again, now what this tells me, and y'all again just throw your 2 cents in. So they're looking at possible defenses. So I'm just like, well, was it a battered spouse or not? You know what I'm saying? Like, are we just looking at whatever's going to stick to the wall? And I'm sure they are. And I get it. She's trying to get out of trouble at the end of the day, right? She's going to do what she's got to do. I mean, that's just, it is what it is. Okay, let's keep going. Undersigned. Okay, we already did that. Wait. Undersigned counsel has spoken with numerous potential experts. Oh, I'm sorry, I just did that one. Please help. It is the professional opinion of counsel that the retention of one or more of these experts and the development of the aforementioned defenses is a crucial and necessary component of the defendant receiving full and competent representation and due process under the law. So we'll get to it in a second. Let's just keep going. Based upon the conversation that have occurred, counsel has learned that proper diagnosis and development of said defenses requires time not only for administering appropriate testing, but also the necessity that any expert testifying on behalf of the defendant be given adequate time to establish a trusting relationship and then be allowed to apply the analytical tools to the information developed from interviews with the defendant and supplemented with historical and documentary information from third parties. Okay, pause for 1 second. That was number 8. Okay, here's the other thing. So reading that right there, I'm like this. And thanks, Julie, just gifted 5 memberships. So here's my thing reading that. I'm like, y'all, this could be years. Like literally, I think if they had their way, they go in there, oh, we need 6 months, we need this. Part of me, let's just go and say this. Do we think that what she's trying to do is to basically get them to offer her a plea deal to either time served or where she stretches this out for so long she does her time in jail and doesn't go to prison? Because if I'm correct, and I don't know this for a fact, but I remember a bunch of people said it like in chats and stuff like that, so just know that's where I'm getting the information from. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but didn't she turn down a plea deal for 10 years at one point? So part of me feels like she's halfway there. I mean, number one, imagine if she took it, right? She could already be out, but she would have been in prison. So imagine if she's trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do that or whatever. I don't know. Jenny says she's trying for a plea to get out of prison. For sure, that's what she's trying to do. Hold on. Sarah thinks she can lie like the staunch woman. Oh, Lord, Letitia, God. I don't think she'll admit guilt. I totally think that's what she is doing. She couldn't dare use a wheelie suitcase to bring her to Lotus said she wouldn't dare use a Willie suitcase to bring her discovery into court. And she would sit there and just unzip it very slowly and look around at everyone very slowly with that side eye that she gives. Oh my God. And Alfred oh yeah, you know what, John, you're right. That would make sense. Okay, Double says, I actually think that she's, hold on, I don't think she's thinking that far ahead. I think her biggest fear is being officially labeled a murder. Okay, totally makes sense. Hey, Sleuthy, control whatever she can get makes a win for her. True. She's trying to play the system with all these games. They're going to make sure she, imagine if they rolled up in there and he's like, okay, yeah, I'll grant you a continuance. 8 days. Build your little relationships and then the next week or whatever and come back. Because again, she's dragged this out for 5 years. And this is one question that I have too. You know what? You're right. You know what? This absolutely calls for 100%. This is what we did. We saw it. Here's what happens in a case like this that goes on for years and years and years, right? I mean, because I think the judge is over it. I don't think, we know he's over it. Okay. Oh, and hold on. Ennis Will says, I thought the judge said a lawyer wouldn't be a reason. And see, that's what I think too. And Chrissy said, hey, Chrissy, her antics absolutely drove me. I know, right? Someone about police came interview with her neighbor was released. The poor neighbors were having pending court hanging over there. Oh my God, right, Nina? Oh. Okay, let's keep going for the thing. I was at number 8. Please hold. Okay, number 9. This process, as described to the undersigned counsel by renowned and respected experts, cannot be accomplished in the time available before trial, particularly given the JAC ministerial, I hope I'm saying that right, ministerial, I can't say that, hurdles which must be cleared when dealing with an indigent defendant. So see, notice all this about time, and I get this is continuous, so of course it's about time, right? But I mean, I just think that it's more than that, more than a continuance. Okay, anyways, keep going. Notice of intent to rely on the battered spouse syndrome defense must be filed 30 days before trial. The notice must be filed by September 7th, 8 days away. They'll be like, okay, you got 8 days. You better make it work. You better get out. You better get out of the courtroom and go start building a relationship. Let's see. The defendant has been deemed indigent for costs. The defense will need government funds to assist in paying the experts in this field. Defense motions will need to be filed concerning the potential Brady material. The defendant has the right to be represented by counsel of her choice. The defendant attempted to solicit private counsel after the court's order dated June 28, 2024. The defense counsel responded to her advertisement and was retained. Y'all, that part, I cannot with that, y'all. I cannot respond to her advertisement. I think I said in the thing, I was like, y'all, dreams do come true. But if you want to, you put it out there in the damn universe, okay? Dreams come true, right? I can't with that, okay? But I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, right? It's just, it is what it is. And the style chat says the ad worked. It did, right? I mean, we're over here making fun of it. She's laughing all the way to or whatever she's trying to laugh to. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, y'all. You have to hand it to her, okay? What she's doing works. Okay, she got the discovery, and then even when she got that, they came out talking about, no, you can't have that now. We have to go, whatever. Okay, she got that. She put a damn ad out there, got a paid for attorney somehow. Either, I'm sure he's doing this for free for some reason, right? So you got to give that part to her. Girl is working it, and working it she is, okay? Yeah, Mimi says constant bad behavior rewarded. I know, right? Oh, Jenny says the ad. Oh, where did it go? Where did Jenny go? Hold on. The website is so glamour shot. I know, right? I absolutely would love to go do a glamour shots. Oh wait, hold on. Jenny did a super chat. First of all, thank you, Jenny. It would have been so funny for her to roll in her suitcase and have her lawyer. Jenny, you might literally be honest. Mark Jenny's words. Okay, Jenny said it would have been funny for her to roll in her suitcase and have her lawyer pop out of it to prove it's possible. Jenny, you are on. You know she's going to do that in court. You know she's going to do it. Hey, Lost Ronan, how's it going? Jenny, you know she's going to do that in court. 100%. It'll be in the open. If she pops somebody out of the what do you call it, the suitcase and opening statements, I am done. Okay, done, officially done. Okay, let's keep going. Oh my gosh, I lost Ronan. I hope y'all fared well. We lost internet here last night, and then power, I don't know, like a week ago or within the week or whatever, like major storms. I hope y'all did okay out there. Anybody else who's in our area here? Okay, where are y'all at? Right here. Okay, so we just did the thing with the suitcase. Where'd it go? And was retained. I responded to her damn advertise. I can't roll my damn eyes hard enough. Okay, here we go. 14. The defendant is not trying to delay the proceedings or abuse the process by retaining counsel at this late date. Nope, not at all. That's not going on over here, officer. Absolutely not. We don't want to be thrown in the briar patch. Nope. No, sir. 15, the defense certifies this motion is made in good faith. Okay, cool. So then they go into the Sixth Amendment. And just talking about, the look at the middle here. The matter of continuance is traditionally within the sound discretion of trial judge, and it's not every denial of a request for more time that violates due process, even if the party fails to offer evidence or is compelled to defend without counsel. This just goes into more of that, fine print, whatever, Sixth Amendment. This is a big thing. You see at the bottom it's signed by James and whatnot. Okay, so to me, this continuance thing completely showed her hand. Now, here's the other thing that it did too. Oh, Texas Red has a good point. Now they can take her laptop away. Hold on, where you go? And keep her in cuffs. 100%. Y'all know she's punching air over that. She's firing up, but see, she can't do motions now because she has her attorney. Right. So it's like, the jail, I'm sure, is very happy. And I'm sure the other lawyers and stuff, there is a level of like, oh, thank God, because come on. Right. Please hold. So again, one thing that I felt like we got out of this was, number one, we're seeing her hand, right? We're seeing what she's done. This is the question that it then makes me wonder. Again, like I brought this up before, but I'm just curious again. Okay, so you know how obviously she had all the drama with a previous attorney. She belittles them. She does this. She does that. Clearly, she's going to them talking about these defenses, and they weren't going along with it on some level. They're trying to move on. First of all, do we think that that's what happened? And if so, why? Why weren't they do any of this, but all of a sudden this dude will? And please hold. Maybe Baby, thank you for the super chat. Maybe Baby says, even better, have her lawyer roll on the suitcase and she pops out. That would be the best way to start this. I know, right? Vice versa, either way. If somebody on that team rolls them in, especially if they're like, we have an inmate escape, and then he like pops her out of the suitcase or whatever, and he's like, and she did it on her own. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'll miss her letter to the judge too. Tammy. Sorry, I did the StreamYard's count with this, like, I don't know what you call it, but it's like where the screen's dark. And I did that, but now I'm seeing that the green on the StreamYard screen, I can't see it as well. Let's just be honest. I need to be wearing glasses regardless, okay? I'm just making up excuses now. Okay, so, but I'm now curious, why is this dude going along with everything, right? Like, why is this dude like, yeah, all this stuff, yeah, whatever Sarah says, that's what we're going for. Whereas, why didn't the other attorneys do that? So, pardon me. Did the other attorneys look at the evidence and they saw what was on there and they're like, we ain't, no, the girl, no, you can't, you don't have here what you're wanting. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that could have been it, but I don't know. Because if they, you know, that Sarah played up whatever's on that phone. They probably went and looked in the phone and just found more damning evidence against her. They were like, you do know you made like a collage on Instagram of the various ways of you putting him into the suitcase, right? Like there's like, you kind of did a whole social media campaign about that evening. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I feel like they probably would find worse stuff on the phone. Unless along the way, she does seem like the type. Now, okay, well, hold on. Let me rewind. Okay. I have not gone back and watched, like, some of you sent videos and stuff like that of, I don't even know what it was, but like information on George and her in the past and stuff like that or whatever, and how he was before he met her and all that. I have not seen that yet. So Sandy says her Pinterest is full of suitcases and wine. So I haven't seen that yet. Okay. I don't, I don't know. I just feel like I just feel like they're not going to find on the phone the evidence that she's saying is there, right? I don't think it's going to be there. I don't think there's going to be evidence that shows that George was this absolute horrifying abuser that left her no choice but to do what she did. You know? Again, then Angel says, I think that's exactly it. The last two specifically said they had ethical concerns. See, and hold on, Carrie says, I think the lawyer may be this lawyer may be the reason there's no continuance. I think he knew this was coming because Boone has been Okay, yeah. Okay, back to glamour shots, Jen. Okay, so did anybody ever get, so complete side note, y'all, did anybody ever get glamour shots? I never did, but you know where they have kind of like brought them back up, and JCPenney? I would love to go do that. Wouldn't it be cool to go do like a sofa squad, like almost like that's the theme for the glamour shot? Like get professional, like these are going to be the photos for the, you know, like the website or whatever you call this thing, the channel, but they're done through JCPenney or that place that y'all just said, glamour shots. Y'all. Like the please hold with like a rotary phone. They were those were glamour shots back then, y'all. That was cool. This whole little thing right here, where you did the little jean jacket, like that, y'all. It didn't get any fancier. Okay, it didn't get any fancier. They were expensive. I mean, I don't know how much they are now, but I mean, I know back then it was like they were expensive, right? Okay, hold on. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm just trying to read here. I was working as a writer, marketing company, and they had a few other writers who do glamour shots. Oh, that is amazing style chat. I love that. Big hair, big hair, big hair. So let me go look at another one of the things here, and then we'll go. Okay, notice. Okay, please hold. We did that. We did. Okay, we did that. We did that. Okay, please hold. We did that. Okay, we did that. Orange County. Yep. We did that. We're just getting rid of stuff we don't need. That's what we're doing. Okay, well, let's do this one. So let's go over here. Let's go to present. Let's go to share screen. Let's go to share screen. Boom. Okay, y'all seeing the same thing? Boom, boom, boom. There's a way. Oh, yep. Okay, so let me come back over here. And Jenny says, and thank you, Jenny. You know his office sign is going to be the biggest one in the strip mall if he takes this to Verda. Oh. If he takes it and gets her any kind of like a good deal or whatever, oh. We're talking Better Call Saul level here, okay? Hardcore. 100% correct there. Okay, so Notice of provision of discovery comes down to the state of Florida, and they're just basically saying that they gave them this. So the following have been sent electronically on August 30th. So look at how fast all this happened. Discovery pages 1 through 421, witness list and records. Okay, now the second paragraph here we're going to read is what gets me. The following digital evidence is available for copy. 911 call, interviews, videos from Sarah Boone's cell phone, Publix surveillance video, photos, suitcase video and device photos, medical examiner photos, audio interview with Brian Boone, Sarah Boone, cell phone videos. I mean, the whole 9 yards, y'all. Then, it just says, okay, we did this. So they've done their thing. Look at how fast they got the stuff to them. Okay, look at how fast they got it to them. Here's the other thing. Look at all the man hours and energy, that was put into the discovery, the files. That dude who copied the whole thing and put it onto that little, whatever you call it, he's punching air right now. Punching air. But I mean, again, I make fun of it, but on the same note, it's like, okay, it is what it is. It's the law. They have to be held up to a certain standard. It's just, it is what it is. She is able to go in here and kind of, play this game and whatnot. I'm very curious to see how the working relationship between her and this new person works out. Yeah, I mean, that's what I think. I just think of all the time and energy, all those stupid questions. When I put the folders in the thing and then you pull the bag up, they kind of collapse. So what kind of solution do y'all have for that? I'm like, girl, you know what I'm saying? Yes, we were actually pretty much looking forward to the trial. Let's be honest. I mean, let's just be honest about like that level. We're very much looking forward to this. Oh, thank you, Dwayne. Dwayne gifted 5 memberships, and thank you, Spring. So I'm sure that they're just flipping over. The biggest thing right now, a couple of things. Hold on, let me get rid of this. Number one, what is the judge gonna do? What is the judge? And again, I think it happens tomorrow. There's a hearing tomorrow. It says on the thing at least. Let me go look at it again. 9/3 hearing. So I mean, right. So yeah, tomorrow there's a hearing. Oh, he's gonna be fired up. Here's the thing. This judge, I mean, y'all saw him. He comes at Sarah the way that he needs. He's very professional, but when she starts getting a certain way, he gets a certain way, right? It's the whole 9 yards. All thanks forever. Forever, sadly, Sarah's flyer worked like a charm. She is locked and ready to go. Hey Adrienne, how's it going? Jules says I'm setting my alarm now. I mean, for real. So tomorrow we should get the answer for like the continuance thing, I would imagine, right? Yeah, he may not make it to the hearing. Yeah, if the judge says because again, I think it's a tactic. This lawyer's coming in acting like, first of all, here's the thing. He's almost acting like none of this stuff has ever happened. And I'm very curious to see, and of course we won't know. I just feel like the other lawyers have already gone through this with her. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like this has already happened. Pardon me. And we're just gonna, I don't know. Hey, Amanda. Hold on, let me see. Do you think she'll testify by narrative? Okay, so hear that. So Double asked, do you think she'll testify by narrative? Okay, so I have no idea. Now that she maybe learned that, it wouldn't surprise me. However, that trial that just took place, the dude did that. I'm going to start on that one next and go through it because so many people hit me up about that, and I'm dying to see what it says. You know what I'm saying? Or what, like, how that went over with him coming up there and doing the narrative thing. Because here's the thing too, I'm just like, I didn't know people could do that either, so I've never seen that. So I'm very curious to see, the Robert Tellis thing. I'm very curious to see what that looks like. Hold on one second. Okay, cool. And please hold. Okay, there we go. Okay, so excuse me. So I'm very curious to see what that looks like. Side note, um, hold on, Missy said my teacher's. Oh, you start school tomorrow, Missy. First of all, thank you for what you do. Yeah, we'll definitely be keeping you up to date, girl. Good luck to you starting. What grade do you teach? Um, that's the next trial I'm going to go down and look at it because I'm very curious to see. And again, now that she knows what that is, I'm like, can you imagine? Can you imagine her talking about? Because that's all she wants to do. She wants to get up there and be able to, like, tell her side of the story. And the easiest way to do that would be to just whatever, like, testify by narrative or whatever. So yeah, we'll see. Paula says, pardon me, why did it take him so long to respond to her ad? It's a very good question. There's no telling what the real motivation is behind this. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, there's no telling. And we'll soon see. Again, I just think that the judge, part of me feels like the judge might give a little continuance, but literally almost like 2 weeks. Because I feel like that they have to. Hold on, Texas says, Paul, did you see the IMS report where Sarah started sending basic jailhouse requests to the jail lawyer that didn't take? No, I haven't seen that one yet. There was one that I was going to do a video on, and then it just time went by, and now it's kind of too late, and it might be that one. Because they're really good about posting all the stuff up there for her. And yeah, Dog Mom brings up a good point. This is about justice for George. It's not about her. Yeah, 100%. It's definitely turned into, it's the Sarah show. Jenny says she's paying the guy to say unintentional a billion times. 100%. 100%. So yeah, those are my biggest thing, is just to see what the narrative is. Again, on one level, what I do think it would be an absolute over the top, what kind of show or whatever, if she, was the lawyer for herself or whatever. When it comes down to, because I do think, and again, this is just my sofa opinion or whatever, I think she would have used the chance to continue to victimize, like, his family and people like that. And so if she's not able to do that, I think that's a win. You know what I'm saying? Because 100%, I think she was going to use this chance to get his family on the stand and just do. You see how these defendants who are like that sometimes do that, you know what I'm saying? So on that level, cool. Now, entertainment value wise, yeah, it would have been, like, amazing to see her do that. But she's going to still be next level. It doesn't matter if she has an attorney. She might fire him in the middle of it, right? I just think her biggest thing is to try and do anything to stall. I just think that's what she's doing. And when Linda brings up a good point, pardon me, this lawyer better be sure if he changes his mind, I don't think the judge will let him off, right? Because, like, remember the Jodi Arias situation, the dude she had, where he was like, I can't, like, and then the judge was like, nope. Hold on, Paul, did you hear about them finding premeditation evidence on Stefan? No, I haven't. Oh my God. Did that just come out today? Oh, I'll have to look that up. I teach pre-K 3 and 4 year olds. It's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. Well, I hope you have a good first day, Missy. Tori says, Paul, how dare you? She's not selling. She's excellent at everything she does. This is all professional. I mean, honestly. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Sky Troop says, the judge said on the record that the trial would not be delayed except for extraordinary circumstances, and those would not include her. Yeah. So I think he'll stick to his guns, because, I mean, he's made her do that. So yeah, I mean, if he said that, yeah, it's a wrap, because I don't think this dude will go back on it. You know? Yeah, Tracy brings up a good point. I was abused wife years ago, wonderful hubby. Now her whole attitude when talking to him in the suitcase does not feel right at all. That's the thing too, because again, I don't know what the criteria is for the battered spouse syndrome, or, defense or whatever. But with the evidence that's out there on that, and again, I I can't imagine what kind of eyewitness testimony when you talk about character witnesses. And again, I don't know if those come up and whatnot. I don't. I don't think it's going to bode well for her, right? Because I think people are going to get up there and say some pretty bad stuff about her. I don't think that they're going to say things like, "Oh, she was trapped by him," and this, that, and the other. Mm-mm. They put his family on the stand. Again, I don't know how much of this you can do and whatnot. It just depends on what's introduced and whatnot. But I don't think that it's gonna end well for her in that way. Like, no, zero, zilch. Yeah, pardon me. My cat says, where'd it go? What Sarah did was cruel and heinous. I mean, this is the thing. I mean, she recorded it, right? He's in the suitcase. She recorded it at various intervals. And I'm sure her attorneys, the past ones, have all said this to her. She recorded him at various intervals with the suitcase in different positions, right? So it's clear that she's doing something to the suitcase, begging her to let him out. And she is ridiculing him. She's talking down to him. This it's not giving, oh my god, this man has tortured me, I've been stuck, and in the heat of the moment I had to do what I did and I ended up killing him. No, y'all, on that note, okay, we're taking a left-hand turn. Have any of you watched, this is kind of like hand in hand, have any of you watched Worst Ex Ever on Netflix? Has anybody seen it? It's like the follow up to Worst Roommate Ever, but it's Worst Ex Ever. Y'all. Okay. You want to talk? This is okay. So this is how we're tying this in here. Okay. The first episode on there is about this dude. Basically, long story short. Yeah. If you haven't seen it, y'all, you glued to it. Okay. First episode is about a dude, and y'all, we've seen these literally so many times. Basically, this slew of women are talking about their experience with this dude, and it escalates to the point of him almost murdering this one woman, and he goes rogue. He kills these couple on the run, all this kind of stuff, right? The way this one, first of all, a couple of things. One heartbreaking commonality with these women, well, like most of them at least, was the inability to get help from authorities. Literally, one of them was like, and I forget the exact part of it right now, but it was almost like she comes home, he's hiding in the place, he beats her, she's able to escape, she goes to the leasing office, blood coming off of her, cops are called. They come, he, in the meantime, has cut his face himself, says that she instigated it. They arrest her. While she's there, he cleans all her stuff out. She comes home, nothing's there. I mean, insane stuff. So you're sitting here and you're like, there's nowhere to turn. They're just left out, you know, the women in this case specifically. So when you start talking about the battered wife or battered spouse syndrome and all that type of stuff, that's kind of what that to me is where it's like, that's inescapable, right? And so that's why I'm like, yeah, it's not, these women weren't doing this to this dude in the show. And I know everybody's situation is different. The stuff that we saw Sarah doing, right? Yeah, and yeah, Gabby Petito. Like, this is the thing, like, there's a whole different vibe. So in long story short, so this dude, and again, I guess what blows my mind about it was his ability to like go from one situation, go somewhere else. Now, one person, and see, now I'm also mixing a lot of this up with the whole situation with Wade Wilson, because I was like, that video will probably come out this week. With the friend who went and was like, no, he can't come pick you up here and all that. And he went and attacked the girlfriend, his girlfriend at the time. Pardon me. Okay, so, pardon me. So episode 1 of Worst Sex Ever, whatever. I can't remember where I was going with that thought now. I just know that it was about the battered spouse thing. This dude in the episode 1 was just, he was absolutely crazy. He kills this couple in the end. And then one of the friends, it's so scary how every one of them had the same story. Oh, he was normal at first, and literally, like, out of the blue, something would happen. It would be triggered by his insecurity, something like that. And I mean, I'm talking from 0 to 100. And the one woman, he shaved her head, he did all this stuff. And at some point, I can't remember exactly how it went. She's able to escape him. Like, they go out somewhere. Bless her heart, she had to leave her dog with him, but she had to make a run for it. She ends up like running to a grocery store, going somewhere. They call the cops. Even in the hospital, she's sitting there with the shit, and they have the body cam footage. Shaved head, all this stuff done. She is afraid to talk to the cops because she's like, it's not gonna do anything. Like, he's gonna get back out and come for me. So that's the thing that I think what Sarah's trying to play off. I'm like, yeah, I'm not seeing those things there, but again, I'm not an expert. Everybody's situation's different, so. And SD says, pardon me, yeah, no way Sarah was in a panic or afraid. She was casually sitting on her bed video. Yeah, exactly. When Dominique says, I was stalked by my ex after leaving for 2 years, and he went to jail twice, he still doesn't think he did it. Exactly. That's the thing. They don't. They don't. Mimi says, in many states, there are marks on both parties that both are arrested. I mean, that was the thing with that, where I was like, they arrested her on his word? I'm like, are you serious? Huh? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, so it's called Worst Ex Ever. Hey, Kathy. Yeah, I think, and a lot of you seem to be echoing the same the same sentiment about having experienced domestic violence or gone through it and whatnot. And so then seeing someone like Sarah, who the vibes aren't there. I think definitely there was something that went on between her and George. You know what I mean? With abuse, but I think she was probably just, I mean, we see, right? She was just as abusive. So Carol says, I got distracted by sandwiches. I feel that 100%. I would 100% do that too. Oh, thanks, Dwayne. Just gifted 5 memberships. As well as the cops wouldn't even come in my house to see the damage he had done. When one of these things too, and I'm sorry that y'all have everyone expressing that. I'm sorry that y'all have lived through that. And I'm glad you made it through, because oftentimes you see a lot of times people don't, because it becomes. I can only imagine how the helpless feeling that comes along with that. You know, Reby says the baby reindeer lady would lock someone in a suitcase and tell them. This is giving baby reindeer vibes, right? Teresa's wife said he was not abusive to her. Yeah. Well, somebody else said, I think somebody emailed me or something, I can't remember, and they were saying something to the effect of, it sounded like, how do you say it? It was like he looked a lot better or whatever. Almost like he seems to have gone downhill once he got with Sarah. I mean, you know, you do the math, right? Yeah, and Sarah, hold on, and Melissa says for a couple of hours, but fell asleep. Yeah, so asleep, not a, yeah. So Sarah, or I'm sorry, Melissa brings up a good point, basically saying that she should say that she, the unintentional thing, basically. Um, so, and I agree. Lori says, "Is it time for a true crime dance party?" Hey, thank you, Lori. I appreciate it. How can she be bad as spouse because they were having a good, and that Karen, you bring up a good point. She says it was a good day. Y'all, oh my God. If we, y'all, okay, so honestly, I do feel like maybe if a bunch of people wrote the judge and were like, look, judge, we get you're ready to clear this case. We want to petition the court to just make her do a narrative testimony and just let her get up there, just dedicate 1 day to it. She'll take the whole day, and probably 2 if you gave it to her. Just let her talk. Just let us hear about it. Because you know how she has this stream of conscious like thought process that just goes from like thing to thing to thing to thing to thing to thing. Like, just let her get it out. Just let her get out of her system. She's been holding in for 5 years. She's going to go all over the damn place with that. She's going to be pulling from everybody's speech. She'll start off with talking about, I have a dream. she's going to be ripping everybody's motivational speeches off. I love that. I hate to see a bad day, Sarah. Yeah, I bet she was like, I bet you can't get in there. Go on, do it. We'll film a video. We'll put it on TikTok. It'll be funny. I can like literally hear her. Yeah, Texas says just let her write a letter to the jury. My God, you know she's going to stare him down too. Jenny says I've never had someone die where it was a good day. This is a good point, right? You know, the detectives were like, honestly, the unintent. I can't believe I'm using this word, but like legitimately, the unintentional comedic timing of that interview with the detectives and her, where Jeffrey says must have believed she was in imminent danger. Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly, but on that level too, like pretend like she could try and prove that, but then it's like, but then what did you do? Oh, I went and passed out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to get to opening statements so bad. Yeah, she's gonna be like, "Who was that? What do you call like the lead juror or whatever?" She's gonna only want to deal with them. But again, now that so here's another unintentional thing with her. Now that this situation is going on and they're taking probably all the stuff away from her, now she doesn't have a way to like manipulate everybody around her in the jail, like the workers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Emily says, I definitely think she'll testify. Oh, yeah. Oh, Abla says, I'm wearing my new sweatshirt. It's so cozy. Oh, that's awesome. And thank you. It's going to be sweatshirt weather here. Oh, that's cool, Karen. I appreciate it. Well, I feel honored that this is the first time you've ever chatted in a live chat. Leslie says, watch her start pulling Pam up vibes. The thing about Pam. Oh, my God, y'all. Wait, where'd it go? Polly says there will be no getting her off the stand. They're gonna have to get the damn jaws alive to get her off the damn stand. They're gonna have to tase her ass a couple of times, drag her kicking and screaming off that stand. Okay, I'm talking kicking and damn screaming. She's gonna be the type. She's gonna be the type. You know, some of these videos you watch where they'll tase somebody and it don't slow them down a bit. Okay, it might make a little limp and they keep going. They'll tase her ass. She'll just keep on talking about. It's a good day. I'm a straight A student. She's like, I gotta finish telling the time in third grade. I mean, oh, thanks, Kathy. I appreciate the super sticker. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they'll give her a zap, all right. I demand to meet the super. Yeah, I mean, 100%. Where's my little? I forgot. Our little zapper. And now we don't have we're not gonna have the whole thing of possibly getting a zapper along the way. Um. Oh, thanks, Tracy. I appreciate it. Yes, the jury's. She's not. Yeah, it's not in her best behavior or her best interest to get on the stand, because sadly, when it does come down to like whether it's and I'm talking about Danielle and how are you doing? Danielle's comment that says I can't imagine her being like below jury. Unfortunately, guilty, not guilty, whatever. There's so many different things that go on here. Like I don't know if semantics is the right word or not, but you have to be likable. That's part of it. Oh, thanks, Ableist gave 10 memberships. Thank you. Hey, Nico. You're right, Just. I excel at everything. Bzzz. I excel at everything. Bzzz. Get off the damn stand. So or use Dwayne says or use a Valdell hug. They'll 100% the gong, the whole 9 yard. Jenny says the jury will loathe her. Yeah, you kind of have to be likable, and that plays a huge part into it, whether we like it or not. And she's gonna be smug. She's gonna have that certain vibe, probably just the way that she carries herself, the demeanor, and it's not gonna go over well. And then when you get to the, I mean, again, I'm sorry, but that video, you know, it's the video just says it all, and people are gonna listen to that and just be like, "Hey, Veronica." Um, I mean, the way that most people feel listening to it, you know what I'm saying? And then again, you put on top of that, if his family gets up there talking about all the stuff that she's done to them, because you know they've got some stories. You know they've got some stories, okay? Like 100%, they have major stories. Yeah. Sweet says they're gonna have to play music like at the Oscars to get her off stage. Absolutely, 100%. You generate the blue-eyed devil. They're gonna get up there. That's what the top. They're gonna be wearing their crosses. They're gonna be wearing everything. They're gonna be like, "Look, we are gonna sage this damn place down when they are done with her." Yeah, Nana says I feel bad for any of the witnesses, 100%. Because even, I mean, hopefully, pardon me, hopefully she won't be able to obviously like victimize his family anymore on the stand or anybody else for that matter. But um, other than that, you know she's going to give them certain looks. She's going to do certain things. She's going to tell her lawyer to say certain stuff. You know what I mean? Like she's gonna do, she's just gonna work it in a certain way. So it is what it is. Yeah, I don't think we'll see. It depends on this very reason. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it to the actual trial. Um, but definitely gonna depend on once we figure out when it is. Pardon me. And I pray it's not because then at the end of October I already have a little trip planned. I'm like, watch, it'll be then. You know what I'm saying? But we'll still go live and like cover, like watch it or whatever, however we can. Dominique says George's brother saw him with black eyes. Totally doesn't surprise me. Yeah, Leslie says at least the jurors will be getting some entertainment. I mean, this is true because yeah, the $15 a day, it's like, nope, no, I don't. I'm in North Carolina. Yeah, she'll be in there. Tina says, how many times will she say, will she object? Even with her lawyer, she'll be saying that. That's how she'll get her ass zapped. That's how she'll get tased the first time. I think it's potentially for her to get tased multiple times in one day. Sorry, I've got the callus on my finger that I'm like obsessed with now. Generally, I think that's how much they pay the jurors there. Hello, Kathleen, New York City. What's going on? She'll give a shout out for a lawyer. Won't be good. I know. That will be so. Here's the thing: if they do make it, so if they do, if they get there, all that kind of stuff, 100% she'll fire in the middle of it. I would almost put money on it. When things don't start, when they play that damn video of her in court or the interview, she'll fire him that day. I mean, just another tactic, right? 100%, 100%. So yeah, what we shall see. So y'all, I have to call it a night. I have to get up early. So I wanted to come in here and read through those with y'all. Like I said, if you prefer the edited version, or I mean, it's always different, but the video of it will be out tomorrow morning of these things here or whatever. But yeah, I have to get up early, go do stuff, go do boring stuff, and then go. So that's it. Remember tomorrow night, 7:30, we're gonna do the members book chat. I'll post the link and all that. Cross your fingers that the what do you call it, the storms that seem to plague North Carolina in this state, this time and juncture, whatever, don't strike again tomorrow night. So that's it. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you Emily for holding it down. Thank you everybody for the super chats. Thank you everybody for hanging out and talking and keeping the conversation good and nice and providing me with some much needed laughter. It's always good seeing you too, Audra. Bye, Asheville, Tori. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate y'all so much. Y'all hang out, do whatever y'all do. I'll see y'all tomorrow in the morning. Not like this, but you know what I'm saying. Like the other way on the other channel. Anyways, that's it. I love y'all. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Sofa Squad. I will see y'all on the flip.